Welcome back, everybody, to the Egg Leaders on Air podcast. I'm Grace Wilcherman.
I'm Jake Hansen.
And today we have Laura Steinkamp with us. Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be back. I was here, your second episode, I think. And now what number is this?
I guess this is 20.
20?
I guess this is episode 20.
20, yeah, maybe
I
20.
think it's 20, yeah.
You guys have been really busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. What's your first question for me?
Wow.
I feel like I'm in an interview, what's your first question?
Okay, so I actually went through your last episode.
Okay. Do I need to introduce myself first?
Sure. Might as well.
I'll just reintroduce myself. For anyone that's watching, my name's Laura Steinkamp. I'm currently a Southwest State Vice President, so I'm on the state officer team right now until April, where we have our state convention, and we'll get to retire, hang up our jackets for good this time, which is kind of crazy to think about, but super fun. I've been so busy this year. I go to Iowa State University right now, majoring in ag communications, and I used to be on the Carroll Area FFA officer team as well, like these two. So I'm kind of an alumni now, though. Technically, no, but...
Technically not, but...
Technically, I feel like I'm an alumni, because obviously don't really come here much. So.
Yeah.
So, do we want to start with your...
My segment.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Deep Dumb Debates.
Oh, okay.
First question, is a hot dog a sandwich or a taco?
Oh, I've heard this before. Is a hot dog a sandwich or a taco?
Mm-hmm.
Why would it be a taco?
Because it's folded like this,
Okay.
and then there's meat in the side, inside of it.
Okay, so my argument is that a taco has to have multiple ingredients on the inside. It has to have a corn tortilla on the outside or
Okay.
yeah, that doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna go with definitely a sandwich or neither because a hot dog is just in
Its
of
own
itself. It's like a
category.
sub. It's a sub. Actually, that's my answer. It's not a sandwich. It's a sub because it's the bread because it's
A
a
sub
bun.
is a sandwich.
Wait.
A sub sandwich.
Okay. Yeah, but they're different. It's a subcategory.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's my answer. Definitely not a taco. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Would you rather always have wet socks or an itchy shirt tag?
Ooh. An itchy shirt tag.
So you don't want trench foot?
No. Ew. Yeah, no. That would be so bad. No, I can't even stand like walking in my kitchen sometimes there'll be water on the floor somehow. And if you're wearing socks and I get water, I have to take them off right away.
Yeah.
I can't even walk around.
Which animal which animal would win in a street fight? A raccoon or a goose?
A raccoon or a goose? A raccoon, obviously. Why would a goose win?
Because
Geese are mean.
Geese are
They are mean, but I think the raccoon would win. Yeah. I don't know.
If you could punch one fictional character, who deserves it the most?
One fictional character?
It could be a movie, book.
Oh my gosh. Guys, I don't really watch movies or shows really much. I watched Avatar last night though, the one from 2009, the first Avatar movie. For the first time it was really good. Probably I hated the evil guy in that. He was really bad. I don't know what his name was.
There's a lot of evil people.
Yeah,
the
there's
one
a
that
lot of
that got
the one that
robot.
Yeah, the
had
one
the scar.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one who had
I
the
hate
scar and died at the very end and almost killed Jake or whatever his name was.
No,
Not Jake Hansen, the other Jake.
The other Jake.
Yeah.
Jake Sully.
Yeah, Jake Sully.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Probably would have to
that one.
punch him. Yeah.
Or the cat from Alice in Wonderland.
I've never
not a
seen
tree.
Alice in Wonderland. I'm
Wow.
not kidding.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
What about from West Side Story?
Oh, from West Side Story?
Mhm.
Oh, I'd probably have to punch probably Bernardo. He was my brother, but he kind of ruined my life.
Yeah.
He killed
Yeah,
killed
he
my
did.
future husband. Oh wait, no, he didn't
No.
actually.
You were
I would
in
probably
that,
have to
you were in that
kill
musical.
Simon. I would have to kill Simon, I think, if I
Simon?
had to. But who could kill
Who
Simon?
does Simon play?
Simon played the Chino who actually shot
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony in the end.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to kill Chino. Yeah. I almost did, actually. I almost did. On stage, obviously.
You almost killed Simon. Okay.
What?
Well, yeah, that was crazy. Okay, next question.
If your phone could talk, what's the first thing it would shame you for?
If my phone could talk,
What would it shame you for?
probably not waking up to my alarm. I literally sometimes sleep through like 10 alarms.
I have to set like 5 in order for me to get up.
Yeah, yeah. I set sometimes 20. Like I have them in like 5-minute increments for like an hour straight. And sometimes I've done it for like a full hour where I'll be like half awake, but I'll still be like sleeping and I'll just like click my side button on my phone that shuts the alarm off. Yeah.
I set them like every 15 minutes.
Yeah. That's
like-
my New Year's resolution is to not shut my alarms off, honestly.
How does people?
How's that going?
I haven't done it yet.
She hasn't needed to. I think the best one we've heard is the way my face looks when I open it in the morning.
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
I think that one was funny.
That would be funny.
Is ketchup a sauce or a dressing?
Probably a sauce. I feel like you dip ketchup in, like you use food to dip ketchup in all the time more than like putting it on stuff. So
Is salad technically just grass with a little ranch on it?
no,
Why?
lettuce is very different. Don't discriminate lettuce like that. Like it's so good. And salad has like different ingredients in it.
What if it was just lettuce?
But if it's just lettuce, no, grass and lettuce are very different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's all for Deep Down Debates.
Let me find my question. But while we wait for that, do you want to give us like a background or how you've been doing in state office so far?
Okay. So we're now in a month. What month is this? Obviously, we're in January. Got elected in April. How many months is that? It's
9.
9 months. 9 months.
We're
Yeah,
on
9
month 10.
months.
Because we started the podcast in April.
Yeah. So like just going on 10 months. So obviously done a lot of stuff since the last time I had this podcast. You know, state fair. You know, all of the contests that we've done, conferences, like Colt Conference you guys were at, and some state conferences. We've had a lot of partnership visits. So we've talked to like organizations that support IOFFA, and like it's been really cool because I got to meet a lot of like people that you wouldn't normally get to meet and just like casually talk to. So it's been really cool, but it's been very, very busy, but like very rewarding as well. And like when I started the school year, I was like, oh, like it shouldn't be too hard to like balance things and stuff, but it gets to be a lot, and that's where you gotta like lean on your teammates a lot, and it's been really fun actually to get to know my teammates, and it gets it's been very fun. The things that like go on when we're, you know, working on stuff till 11:30 p.m. At the enrichment center in Ankeny when we're doing our work, like it's just such a good time, and like all the memories we've made, it's just like they're irreplaceable memories. Yeah, and you know, like some days are so good and like some days are not, and so like you just got to keep going and like powering through,
Yeah.
and like just like don't wish the moment away even if it's hard. And I think that goes for anything, like not just this, but for anything. So it's been really good. I've definitely grown a lot. Like there's just been a lot of like changes. So for all of us, we just graduated and like we're seniors in high school, and then all of a sudden we're like thrown into the real world, which you guys will experience like next year and then the year after. And you just get like thrown into the real world while you're also in this new position. And it's like crazy because it's this balance between like doing like having your own like personal life, but you also know that there's a lot of people like counting on you, so you kind of have to sacrifice things at times just to like pull through and, you know, do your duty and stuff. But it's been really good, honestly, like to grow, and you gotta get to know yourself in a different light than before, because you're just under such a big eye, like you're under the public audience, so it's really cool.
What would you say would be your least and most favorite events so far?
That's a loaded question. I feel like we've done so much and I just like forget what we do at times, because on average we probably do like 7 things a month ish, like 7 different events, whether that's like a chapter visit or a conference or going to DC, because we've gone to DC as well. I would say my least, the best, worst 2 weeks of my life was the Iowa State Fair. It was so memorable, and there was like a lot of fun moments there and stuff, and you get to experience the Iowa State Fair like fully because you're there every day. You sleep there in the youth in there, and it was really fun. But at the same time, like towards the end there, we were all like kind of getting on each other's nerves, and just getting tired of like seeing people, and like you're just around people all the time, 24/7. You don't really get a lot of privacy. Like you really don't get any privacy for like 2 weeks straight. And so after the state fair was over, I was like so relieved. But I really liked the state fair. So that was one that was like good and bad. It was so great, but like it was rough to get through those 2 weeks. And then I would say like my favorite thing that we did, which wasn't really a state officer duty, but it was going to Florida. So me and my teammates
Yeah.
planned a trip to Florida just for fun. Because we were like, we need a break before we jump into a state convention prep season. And so we went to Florida in November for 3 days, and it was a lot of fun. That was my favorite for sure. Just like having no pressure. And like when you're with your teammates, a lot of the times is like I found that we're under pressure while we're around each other. Like we're always under high pressure situations together, and not being under a high pressure situation for days was like our interactions were different. Like our motives were different. Like we always get along, but we really like actually connected because we weren't under high pressure. And then I would say my least favorite. Oh my gosh. Nothing really sticks out to me as like a horrible, obviously like a bad experience, because I think there's like good in every bad experience. So I've gotten something out of every bad experience that I've had or whatever that was. I don't know. I don't really have one. And like there's days that are like really tiring. I would say actually the very beginning, like 3 months after we got elected, we had trainings for days in a row. That was rough because you just have so much information that you're absorbing at once, and it's just a lot of listening. Not a lot of doing. So that was hard for me because I like to do things. I'm hands-on.
Yeah.
I don't like to listen very much. I'm not a great listener. So that was good though. Learned a lot, but also I don't know how much information I actually retained from those.
Yeah.
What is one thing from high school that you're glad that followed you to college, and one thing that you wish didn't follow you to college?
Okay. One thing in high school that I am glad followed me to college was probably, well, I'd have to say like some of the like the friendships from high school. I have a few that I just like keep in contact with, but that's a pretty general one. I would have to say like singing and stuff because I did a lot of that in high school and I really liked it, and it's just like it's really close to my heart, and so that was important for me to like continue on. And it kind of helps you like regain your sanity when you're outside of doing work and stuff. So when I'm doing like something, whether it's like a church in Ames, when I'm like helping out with church and services, or whether it's being in the choir at Iowa State, like that's just like a time for me to get my mind off of everything else.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that carried on from high school. In terms of like work ethic and stuff, I feel like going to Kemper really prepared me for college and like dealing with people and knowing how to like stay strong in my own values instead of going with the crowd all the time. That was something that is really good for me. I would say something that I wish didn't carry with me was the procrastination, because I'm still a little bit that way. And when you guys like get to college, you'll realize that you have to like be a lot more organized, and you have to plan things for yourself a little better. And people aren't going to tell you what to do. Like you have to decide to do it on your own. So you have to have a lot really good time management, and that's kind of hard sometimes. But I haven't done a bad job at it. I think I've definitely improved my skills a lot, but that definitely followed me since high school was the procrastination. Like everyone has a little bit of that. So
All right, we're gonna get into more of the fun questions. Just to kind of get to know you. What's your most unusual habit?
most unusual habit? You guys are making me think. Oh my goodness. Do you guys have any that you want to share while I'm thinking?
Every package of Oreos tastes different.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. That's not really a
And I can-
habit. That's
No, like 'cause I eat Oreos every day.
oh.
So like a whole row, I can eat a whole row. So like
Okay.
they smell different, they taste different, and they can look different.
Okay.
I don't eat the cracked ones, so my mom will eat the cracked ones for me. And then like every package of Oreos that I open, I smell them, because otherwise, like, because then I can tell whether or not
Yeah.
they'll taste good.
Okay.
Because they all have different.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting, Jake.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
Habit. I like when I'm bored, instead of scrolling through Instagram, I go on Zillow and I look at houses because
Okay.
that's just like
Yeah.
do a lot of the I look at a lot of historic ones
Okay.
and then I go find the history on them.
Yeah.
So that's mine.
Yeah. Like,
It's weird.
yeah. No, I love houses as well. Like, I thought about doing, like, real estate before and stuff, so don't really know what I'm doing with my life, so maybe I'll do that someday. And, like, I also, like, scroll through houses and stuff, because I actually visited my aunt, who is a real estate, she has her own, like, business, and she does it in, like, smaller towns in southeast Iowa, and she took me to older houses that were kind of, like, redone, or just, like, small houses, and, like, they're kind of, run down, but the infrastructure of it is, like, really cool, though.
Yeah.
So it just needs, like, obviously they need to be redone, but it's just really cool, like, seeing those houses on the inside.
Yeah.
Okay, my unusual habit would have to be, like, going through my camera roll, like, all the time, and, like, looking at, like, all my photos and, like, rewatching videos, because for me it's, like, I don't know, I like to, like, relive the moment a
Yeah.
lot. And also I have a horrible memory, so, like, when I go back through my camera roll, I remember things that I've done. And I'm like, oh yeah, that happened, and then I start, like, actually remembering things, and then I can pull things
Yeah.
out of my back pocket when people, like, ask me questions. So otherwise, I just forget everything. I'm like Dory. My friends, like, literally call me Dory all the time because I just don't remember anything. So I just go through my camera roll all the time. And then sometimes I'll, like, make random, like, videos for myself. I don't, like, post them anywhere, but I'll just, like, edit videos, or, like, edit, like, drafts in my head of, like, what I would post. And I'm like, maybe I should just make a
Start
Instagram
vlogging.
account. And,
Start
like,
vlogging.
yeah, like, start vlogging my life,
Yeah.
because I feel like I do that all the time, but I just don't actually, like, put it in the public eye much. So,
Might as well.
yeah.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
Oh, my biggest pet peeve. Oh, this one. I hate wind. I hate wind so much. Like, when it's windy out and my hair is done or not done, and it just, like, gets stuck in your face. Like, this is, like, a girl's thing, obviously. But, like, it's so annoying. Like, I literally just, like, I get so much rage when there's, like, wind blowing in my face and my hair's just all over. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, wind kind of, like, ruins my life sometimes, but I don't know.
So your pet peeve is an element.
Yeah, it's not like other people. I don't know. The thing, I hate when other people will, like, talk bad about someone that, like, act like they're friends with. I hate when people do that. That's horrible. I hate when people do that. I'd rather just be like, okay, like, if you're gonna talk bad about them, like, don't act nice to them to their face,
Yeah.
So those would be my pet peeves. There's probably more, but yeah, I don't really.
You'll remember them, like, when you leave.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean when I don't remember things. Like, you ask me to recall, like, I can't recall anything.
All right. What is one thing that you obsess over? Something that you collect or nerd out on?
Oh my goodness. Collect. I don't really collect anything. Actually, I nerd out over thrifting. That's what I would say. Like, thrifting, like, decor. Yeah, no, I have spent way too much money on just thrifting decor this semester. Because I have an apartment, and so I had more space to actually decorate my room, and it looks like I'd been living there for, like, a year. Like, it looks like a decorated house. Like, it's kind of bad because I know I'm gonna have to, like, leave it in another 4-5 months. So I definitely, like, geek out over thrifting and, like, repurposing things, and, like, even, like, clothes or just, like, decor or, like, furniture, and I just love, like, antiques and, like, putting it into, like, a modern form. I love doing that. So
Do you have a butter churn in your apartment?
I don't have a butter churner, no. I haven't seen one. They're kind of hard to find, I feel.
I have one in my basement.
You have one in your basement?
Yeah.
We have one in our living room.
In your living room? Okay. It's funny that you guys have those, but I don't. Yeah.
What was it that came up last time? It was the ketchup and the chicken feet in the freezer. Those were two things that we learned last time
Yeah.
Yeah.
about you.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Let's see. What is your Roman Empire?
Roman Empire? Goodness. Oh, I would say my Roman Empire would be, like, doing Bill Riley shows back in the day when I was a kid. Growing growing up, my mom and me and my siblings like sing at these Bill Riley talent shows and stuff for years, and it was so fun. We did every summer, and it honestly like helped my like performance skills, just like being on stage. And like I had stage fright. I was never a kid that would be scared of being on stage because of that. So it's actually great that we did that growing up, and that's like my Roman Empires. Like, oh, back in the day, like that was so fun. And then one year, me and my friend decided to like dance instead and not sing, and so we ended up going to the semifinals, and it was like we beat out other dancers that had years of training, and we were like, yeah, we did that with no training. That was fun. Yeah, that would be my Roman Empire.
What's your weirdest possession?
My what?
Something that you have that you think a lot of people don't.
Darn, I'd have to really think hard about that. I feel like I don't have a lot of weird stuff. I don't know. I feel like I'm more of a minimalist, so I don't have a lot of stuff. I don't know. Do you guys have anything besides a butter trimmer that you can share? I don't know.
I just have a bunch of Star Wars stuff. But that's not very weird.
Star Wars? No, that's not that weird. No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
We can keep going.
My Christmas tree is still up in my room.
Mine is also up in my room, but I haven't
just took mine down yesterday.
I just haven't been back though to change it.
Yeah. When do you go back?
Probably a little bit before the January 20th.
Okay.
So a few days before then.
Dang.
Yeah. But it's funny because the first day of classes is the first day of classes for the new semester is the day I will be gone. So I will not be
You won't be there for
going.
the first one.
It's the day of legislative symposium. So
Okay.
Oh, yep, that
I
makes
won't
sense.
even be at classes. So.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
What superpower would you choose and why?
Ooh, probably to like be a fly on the wall, like listen to conversations.
Just fly.
Yeah, well, not
Well,
to be a
be a
fly.
fly.
Like be able to hear people's conversations when you're not there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like be a fly on the wall. That'd be fun.
The metaphoric sense. Not
Yeah, not
Yeah.
not literally.
if you were a fictional character, who would you be?
Oh, fictional character. Oh, I'm trying to think of like. Oh, actually, this is gonna sound so like nerdy, but I would be like Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon, or like whatever Astrid or whatever the How to Train Your Dragon characters, because that'd be cool, you know, be able to like fly on dragons. I loved that movie growing up, and it's when the live action came out, I was so excited for it.
One of the songs from the How to Train Your Dragon soundtrack was my number one song on Spotify.
No
Wrapped.
way.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's so valid though, because I also listen to them sometimes.
Test Drive.
Test Drive is so good.
It's such a good one.
Yeah, it's really good. The scene like gives me goosebumps every time. The animation is just so good, and I just every time gets me.
Speaking of, just to bring something up, we talked about your Spotted Cry rap last time we were here.
Yes, we could.
Is that still a thing?
Yeah. So I did the whole year of 2025. Whoa.
Hello.
I did the whole year of 2025 where I like logged every single time I cried and the reason. So it was funny, and then it's funny to look back on like the ratio of like what months I cried more. And it was like once I went to college, it was like doubled. But it's just like it's a lot of change going to college for like everybody, so
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense. But yeah, I haven't counted. I've been wanting to do that. I need to like count up how many times it was, and like I was gonna make like a slideshow for it, but I don't really know what I would do with the slideshow. It was fun though. Like it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like,
I
and
was
there was
just-
probably a few times I even forgot in there. So
I was listening this morning. I'm like, oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Might as well ask.
yeah, that was really good. Really funny. I recommend doing it once. It's kind of silly to do, especially like I feel like this sounds crazy, but like I feel like I cry a lot, like on my own. But it's just like how I deal with like stress, with, like college or like change or whatever. Like some people are like,
That's
oh
just
yeah,
an
I like
emotional overload.
yeah.
type
People
thing.
are like, oh I stress eat. Oh I like go talk to my friends. I'm like no, I just like
Sit in my room and cry.
for 5 minutes, and then I'm like, oh, life's good.
all better.
After. It's really funny.
If you could have, what's your dream pet? Any animal as a pet?
Ooh, I would have the little pink lizards that live in caves that are blind. What are they
An
called?
axolotl.
Axolotl. I want to have one of those, or like any kind of lizard. I just love lizards so much, and they're so cute. I want to have a cute little lizard or a gecko,
Did
maybe.
you see a lot of those in Florida?
Actually, yeah, I caught one actually because I just love them so much. Not like a big one. They said they have like big iguanas down there, but I only got like a little tiny one. And then I was scared the tail was gonna fall off though, because when they get scared, they like
They drop their tails.
drop their tails.
Yeah.
But I actually loved picking little lizards up. Yeah, they were really cute.
I picked one up and it dropped his tail.
Mm-hmm.
I was deeply upset.
It's kind of sad though. Like, do they grow back?
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy.
Let me see. What would you title your autobiography? If you wrote a book about yourself, what do you think the title would
Oh
be?
my gosh, the title of the book.
Yep. Or we could go biography too, like someone else writes it about you, but
What's going on? Because I like sometimes I just go with the flow. Like I'm not really like a good planner. Sometimes I'm so like go with the flow. I am definitely type B when it comes to planning. Like I'm organized, but also I'm good with just going with the flow with like any plans and stuff. I'm not good at making plans, so I'd just be like
Either.
would that be in like a cursive font or like big, bold, like just a large question mark?
I don't know, maybe that, or I would title it like "Do It Anyways." I don't know, just because like
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like that's
makes
kind of a
sense.
good like motive to live by. Just like do it anyways, even if you don't know what you're doing, or like obviously I'm sure you guys have experienced that, like when you do something that you don't know what you're doing and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
afterwards you're really glad that you did it.
Yeah.
I would probably do that. And then I talk about like all the things that I've done and what I've learned from them. That's what I would write my book on.
That one will take a while. 1 second. If money was no object, what kind of house would you live in?
What kind of house would I live in? Probably like a cute little farmhouse, not a big house. Like a medium sized like farmhouse ish modern farmhouse kind of thing. I love that vibe. And then probably like on an acreage, not like an actual big farm, but like an acreage with a few animals. That'd be really fun. Maybe in like a state where there's more like I don't know, hills or mountains or like scenery.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would want to live there.
I want a house.
Really? I could see that for
want-
you.
I
could
want it
see
black with oak.
that. That's
oak trim.
interesting. Yeah. Where at?
Red oak or white oak?
White oak. And then
In Iowa or another
No.
state?
Colorado.
You live in Colorado?
Like rural Colorado. So I want mountains in my backyard.
Yeah.
Or Florida. I don't know.
Florida's nice.
Those are two different extremes of weather conditions.
Yeah, they are.
Do you want snow all
Although,
the time?
I've
or-
heard that Colorado is a lot warmer than Iowa because of the
Yeah.
humidity.
It is.
Yeah.
And the
It just doesn't feel as
altitude,
cold.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then like in the summer it doesn't feel as hot because
It
there's no
also
humid.
drops. Colorado drops during about 2 o'clock, and it rains almost every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's
then
really nice.
I want a nice big kitchen.
Yeah. I that's so real. I want a big kitchen and like a big like open area like connected to the living room.
Would you guys
connected to the
have?
dining room.
Would you guys want like the viewer's kitchen, and then have like behind it be the butler's pantry?
I just
Or-
want like a
or
big,
just a kitchen.
just a
because-
kitchen, big pantry, nice big stove, like one of those
yeah.
big fancy
Yeah.
stoves.
And then I want an island for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like a big island. Yeah.
It's just it almost seems like people with these mega mansions that have the butler's kitchen, like the butler,
Yeah.
basically a kitchen behind their actual kitchen. They don't even use the actual one. It's just like a microwave in the back that they use.
Yeah.
And it just seemed, it almost seems pointless, but at the
I-
same time, it's like it's
yeah.
one of those money flashers. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I also want like all of like the appliances to be covered with like the same as like the cabinets.
Oh,
the way,
yeah.
like, it all looks
facing.
uniform.
Modern face.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like the pantry would be hidden like in one of the cupboards. Yeah.
Panel ready. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice. You gonna put that all in your house?
Yes.
Like on the outside, it's just like this tin
Massive
shed,
shop.
this shop, and then you walk in, it's just like
Huge.
oak kitchen cupboards and like
Yeah.
marble.
Yeah.
It's just like it looks like something in the middle of the country, and you walk in, and all of a sudden you're in
Yeah.
like the nicest design.
Yeah,
thing
the
ever.
hills.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's what I want, but
Should we ask our one question we always ask people in officer teams?
of course, if your officer team was stuck on an island, what would everybody's role be?
Oh my goodness. Everybody's role. Actually, it's funny you asked that because this is like I've literally answered this question before. My team has like actually answered this question for fun. I don't know when or why, but I remember this. Um,
I was gonna say we asked Chloe, so it
maybe
have
that's
come
where
up,
I
yeah.
got it from, and then I feel like we maybe had talked. I don't know, something like that. Oh my goodness. So, should I say my role too?
Yeah.
Okay. My role would probably be like a mediator, like keep people sane and like make sure everyone doesn't like kill each other after
Yeah.
a while, you know? And also just like filling gaps, like wherever whatever needs to be done. Like I would just like be like diverse and doing different things. And also maybe building stuff, like small little like gadgets from the trees, whatever, if we're on an island. And then I would say Cooper would be the one to like think logically and like come up with some way to get off the island and like a boat, like build a
Yep.
boat or start a fire or something like that. But and then I would say like Jagger would be the cook or the cleaner. Like he would clean, he would like make us our like
He'd be
place to
dusting
live.
the sand.
Yes, yeah. Kelsey would probably just keep us all happy because she's just so funny. And then Hannah would also be good at like anything. I don't know. I feel like my team's really diverse. Like we're all kind of good at a lot of different things. I would say for Adam, Adam would actually be the builder, and then because he's like very good at construction and that kind of thing. And then I would say for Nora, she would be the one to like make the food, like cook and like catch fish and stuff, and actually feed us
Yeah.
on the island. Let's see who's left. Chloe would give us orders because obviously president. Who's left? Lindsay would. She would like keep us online. She'd be like, "No, we need to do this." She would also be a good mediator. Yeah, just like with our personalities. But I feel like we're all like very diverse. We don't have like specific roles on our teams. I feel like we're all kind of good at a lot of different things. So yeah, I don't know. I'd probably say that, but
Okay.
yeah, we probably would not survive on an island. I'm not gonna lie.
It's okay. Our team
We
wouldn't
would not.
either.
Yeah, we'd probably end up like drowning each other on accident.
Oh.
Right, on accident, and then
Yeah.
like not making it off. Yeah.
Well, in other news for the podcast, we're taking it abroad.
Abroad?
Yeah.
We're going to Ireland.
Oh yes. I
So
knew that.
I think that we'll be filming some things there.
Hopefully.
Vlog, yeah.
Probably more a vlog style.
Yeah.
through
Vlog
Instagram,
would be
but-
really fun.
Yeah. So we'll end up by taking the camera, the smaller microphones,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But
That'll be really fun. What are you guys doing there?
We do a couple of tours of different like farms, but then it's just sightseeing
Yeah.
and
we're going to Dublin, the Cliffs of Moher,
yeah.
Wow.
Galway, and then back to Dublin. I think
Are
that's
you
what it was.
visiting like did you have to raise money for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to pay for it, and like there's fundraisers that we can do for it.
Okay. I see.
It's like we just did a soup supper for the FFA chapter, but
I heard about that.
we had a
yeah.
donation box for Ireland too. So
Nice.
All right. So our next guest is just pulling in.
'kay.
So we should probably tie this one up.
all we have time for today.
Alrighty. Thanks for having me on again. Let's chat up a little
Yeah,
bit.
thanks for joining us again.
Yeah,
It was fun.
Thanks
course.
for asking again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm always free, so yeah. Well, always, but
No,
I like to say that I'm always free, but I'm not. But it's okay.
she's always willing.
I'm always willing to be free for you guys or anything. So, yeah.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Ag Leaders on Air. We hope you enjoyed today's conversation in our side of the agriculture world. If you have any questions or want to get in touch with us, feel free to reach out to us at agleadersonair@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook to stay updated on upcoming episodes and some behind-the-scenes content. Until next time, keep leading the way in agriculture and have a great rest of your day.